Xavier can't abide another loss to crosstown rival number 9 Cincinnati. For the Xavier University community, defeat in the Skyline Chili Crosstown Shootout to the University of Cincinnati is a special kind of pain you carry with you until the next year's game. As Xavier basketball grappled with the weight of a loss in last season's shootout, they started counting down the days to Saturday, the next opportunity the Musketeers have to purge themselves of the sick feeling they felt through the long off-season. In fact, by noon Saturday when number 21 ranked Xavier, 6-1, and number 11 ranked Duck, 7-0, tip off the latest installment of the shootout, about 309 days will have passed. More, Daugherty, Xavier's crosstown shootout getting lost in the shuffle. The team was reminded of the fact following Tuesday's win over Baylor. "We all feel it, obviously," Xavier senior forward Sean O'Mara said during a Friday press conference. "We've been counting down the days. That was pretty much the last thing when we left the locker room the other day. How many days it's been? What happened last year?" Head coach Chris Mack jokingly played dumb when he was asked about the message he shared with the Xavier players regarding the time that's elapsed since the Musketeers' 86-78 loss at Fifth Third Arena in January. You can bet Mack has some awareness of the days that have passed since a tight game Xavier arguably let slip away via a poor rebounding performance. "You don't want to drop one, to Uck. It's hard," Mack said. In order to avoid dropping a second straight game in the shootout, Mack said Xavier would likely have to win the battle on the glass and find a way to cope with Uck's pressured defense. "I think that we have to take care of the ball. Uck is known for their pressured defense. They're changing defense. They're full-court defenses," Mack said. "It's no secret, Mick, Cronin's kids play really hard. I think you can ask anybody around the country. It's incredible when your guys do what you want them to do. His players certainly do that." Ugg boasts gaudy rebounding numbers, although Mack said he hasn't studied those at great length and simply knows from experience it will be a rebounding battle. "They're a high-motor, high-energy team," O'Mara said. "Rebounding is something that they pride themselves on. I think we pride ourselves on not giving up offensive rebounds, so it will be a battle of wills at that point." The many purposes of the Crosstown Shootout. The shootout serves the Musketeers program on numerous fronts, and recruiting is one of those fronts. The shootout is reliably a nationally televised game and, in recent years, has frequently been a matchup of top 25 ranked teams. Both features are easy sells to recruits. The game is also a premier opportunity to host recruits, and Xavier could host as many as 15 on Saturday afternoon at Cinda Center. "The environment at Zoo and Duck is electric, and I think if you're a recruit, you want to be part of that," Mack said. "Most high school kids have their own games to play as Ohio high school basketball starts Friday, so we'll get our fair share here. If you asked me would I rather have kids come to this game, sure." More, Crosstown Podcast, previewing the 85th Crosstown Shootout between Uck and Xavier. More, Xavier turns to Crosstown Shootout, avoids creating bulletin board material. Zoo managers open festivities with a win. The Musketeers are 1-0 on the week against Uck if you count the Xavier basketball student managers' 59-57 win over the Bearcats student managers. Happy for those guys to go out with a win. They've not worked at all on their game all summer. They put in no time passing, shooting, defending, Mack said jokingly during his Friday press conference remarks. To come out with a win really rewards mediocrity. In all truth, those student managers of ours, and I'm sure Mick would say the same thing, they do a thankless job. They do a million things. Come back from a road trip. It's 3 in the morning and they're doing laundry, going blurry-eyed to class. If it made their experience that much greater, on a game winner last night, I'm all for it and happy for them. XDRA notes, the Bearcats lead the all-time series with Xavier, 50-34. Xavier is 8-1 in the series when it enters the game ranked nationally. Senior guard Trevon Blyant is third in the Big East Conference in scoring, 19.7 ppg. Chris Mack has a 5-3 all-time record against Uck as Xavier's head coach. Skyline Chili Crosstown Shootout number 11 Cincinnati, 7-0, versus number 21 Xavier, 6-1 Saturday, noon at Cinda Center, 10,224 TV/radio, FS1/WLWAM 700, UG announcers/WKRC AM 550, Zoo announcers.